SoCal, India, Echo, Lima, Delta.
Hey Shamar, bro. Hey, watch out, bro. I gotta do my intro, bro. The boys are back with the Heavy Hitters, the greatest special, the most influential. We influential. We the ghosts. We go cool.
Most definitely.
Come on, B. Let's get it, bro. I'm your boy Jack. My boys B and Shamar with me. What's up, y'all?
What's up, y'all? Oh, my face. You
Oh, no, you good.
I'm already knowing.
If anybody get hit, it's gonna be bro.
Oh, you gonna be on that.
But yeah, though, man, today we bring y'all the 2019 award show.
Sorry, I'm sorry for cutting you off,
You
though.
good, bro.
Sorry, we supposed to been dropped this video about last week, but we had some technical difficulties.
Man.
I'm not trying to put nobody out there, but
Man, the cloud had a storm in it, man.
Yeah, man. As you know, it's crazy, but you know, we're just gonna show our appreciation, our honors to the wrestlers from WWE, Raw, SmackDown, and NXT, or even like other promotions for 2019.
New Japan,
All that.
AEW, HOG.
Even House of,
House
even
of
though they ain't got nobody, but still.
Hey, HOG the move.
You know, we gonna just pay our respects, but yeah, we gonna kick this episode out. Make sure y'all like, subscribe to the channel. Cut on that bell so y'all don't miss no
on the
video.
road to 500.
Road to 500. This month we hitting 500 subs.
Facts.
But nonetheless, we finna get into this episode. We gonna kick it off with let me see what I'm gonna start this up. We're gonna start with surprise return to 2019. Who y'all think made a surprise return, made an impact? You know, we can start from however y'all
You
want to go.
want me to start, bro?
Yeah, you go ahead and start.
Alright, I ain't gonna fuck my move. Surprise return to 2019.
Come on.
Let's lose Liv Morgan. I ain't gonna fuck my move, bro.
I mean, Liv Morgan really just
Man.
took a bit of a hiatus for like a few months.
It was like 6 months.
Yeah.
Man, you really rocked.
I'm rocking
Liv
it,
Morgan,
bro.
bro.
I realized, bro, I love Liv Morgan, bro.
Oh man, you might have to talk to Sean Spain about
Yeah,
that.
that's
Hey,
his girl. I ain't
hey.
gonna lie. He been on that bandwagon
Man,
for the longest.
well, look, man, I ain't noticed it. My eyes were shut, how they opened.
Man, you see the light now.
I see the light, man. And I see, that tub joint, man. So.
You rocks with that now, joint.
Joint.
Man, everything a joint now.
Man, bro, it's
You
wild.
rocks with the
Get it how you live.
that, and there was another one. He said something else I say. I can't remember what it is. I say a lot of foolishness.
Oh yeah, I know one too.
What?
I can't say it on the show, but
Oh yeah.
I rock with that too.
Bro.
This is a family show. We can't repeat.
Yeah,
the
y'all
thing.
going crazy.
But,
Early, like 3 minutes in.
Man, we going cool. But yeah, Liv Morgan had surprise. I rock with Liv. I love Liv Morgan. Liv Morgan, DM me at Money Making J.
Favorite thing. Alright, we're gonna move on.
You don't
from
need.
this, bro.
Hold on, who is she with? Was she with Enzo?
Yeah. Once upon a time, yeah.
Why would you want a certified G when you get this certified?
Alright, so
Oh yeah, but she wants surprise return to
we
2019.
took that out of proportions. Nonetheless, we're gonna move on to my award for breakout. I mean,
Surprise return.
See, you get me flustered, man.
You gotta stay out there.
Surprise return to 2019, man. I'm gonna go with the Animal Batista.
I'll show.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that one.
Yeah.
That's because Liv Morgan been on my mind.
Batista, I mean, the way, like, it was kind of like we knew he was coming back, but the way he returned was like, man, the way he attacked Ric Flair, beat him down, I got your attention now, huh?
Yeah.
So it was serious. So,
Took the shades off. He
yeah,
said.
man, he was serious. So I'm gonna give Batista that honor, man.
But hey, hold on, real quick on Batista. You capping? You 50 years old wearing a nose ring, man. Like, get it together.
That's a legend, man.
And he wearing skinny jeans at 50.
Congratulations on the Hall of Fame.
Batista going through a midlife crisis, man.
Congratulations to Batista
Bow, Batista.
and NWO, man.
Yeah, that boy Bautista, he's serious, man.
Yeah,
I rock
his
with
jacket.
But his pants do be tight.
Yeah,
he
he
too
too
big.
big,
He
bro.
too big for all
He's
that,
going
though. I rock with him, but
He's
do
50,
That's
bro.
a legend, man.
Definitely
An
legend.
animal.
Undefeated in Bellator.
Yeah, one match.
Undefeated.
He said that one man. He threw a shot at him, though. I'm gonna have to go with the boss, Sasha Banks.
Oh, that was a good one.
Yeah, that was a time to surprise. That was really a surprise.
Was that one? Was that after SummerSlam, or was it? Well, I know it was after a pay-per-view. Was it after SummerSlam?
I think it was after
SummerSlam. Yeah, because Natalia, she hurt her arm from that match she had at SummerSlam.
Yeah.
She was talking about her dad, a great promo she did. And Sasha Banks came out, that boy might call it balls.
She pointed.
He had an erection.
Yeah. She gave her a hug. She pointed to the sky and all that.
And then she,
boom.
Yeah, that was a surprise.
I was like, oh man.
The return really wasn't a surprise. It was the actions.
Yeah. After that, man, she was going in on her dad though.
Man,
that was
sick.
Crazy. Real sick though.
That's how WWE logic is when it comes to dead, loved ones.
Man, that's not the move, bro.
But yeah. All right, that's it. That's all I got. I'm gonna move on to Breakout Star 2019. Who to y'all broke out in 2019? Who made a big impact, but really went was under the radar, but made a big impact to the point where they broke out.
Breakout star. Who broke out this year? I gotta think, bro. Come back to me on that one.
Alright, well, I got my boy.
Yeah, I knew he was gonna go with that one.
The man who actually won that
Yeah,
award.
because I'm up for this video was
Yeah,
the first time.
the other episode.
I did say Keely was the breakout star of the year, but he won for NXT though. Good grindstone.
That's pretty, he was one of the ones who was went up at the end of the year, Survivor Series moment, pinned Seth Rollins, pinned the NXT champion.
Yeah.
So he definitely had a great year in 2019. NXT.
I got mine now.
Go ahead, bro.
I got Aleister Black.
Okay, that's kind of decent for a breakout star. I didn't think you would say that.
I'm realistic, bro.
The Dutch Destroyer.
Yeah, man. He hasn't lost since he's been on the main roster, so he hasn't been pinned or nothing. And he's been having some great matches with old Bud Murphy.
Yes,
sir.
Bud
Murphy.
Yes, sir.
Bud Murphy go crazy.
Talking about Bud Murphy.
Bud Murphy, man.
All right. Now I'm gonna go with on the female side of things. I'm gonna go with Lacey Evans. I think.
So traditional.
Yeah, I think Lacey Evans. She started the year feuding with Becky on Raw for the Women's title.
Yeah.
Didn't win the championship, but had some great matchups. Greatest entrance of all time in Extreme Rules.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Hey, remember when she was with Seth Rollins, she rubbed on his chest and stuff, and then Becky did that to her.
Seducing Seth Rollins,
I mean, if I was there, I'd be
man. And then she also now with the move to SmackDown, she embroiled in a good little rivalry to close out 2019 with Bayley and Sasha, with Dana Brooke involved as well.
Yeah.
So it's I think Lacey Evans really broke out that year, and her in-ring ability surprised me more because I didn't see much of her in NXT. I saw some, but not much.
Right.
So yeah, I think I'm gonna go with Lacey Evans. I'm gonna give her that breakout star award.
Okay, that's decent.
All right, so to move on to the next one, we gonna hire.
Oh, B pick, didn't you?
Yeah, I picked.
I said Keith Lee.
Oh, okay.
All right, so we gonna go with rivalry of the year, man. Who had the best rivalry of 2019? It could be NXT, Raw, SmackDown, New Japan, AEW, etc.
Right. Rivalry of the year. I'm gonna have to go with. I ain't gonna lie. In terms of match quality and stuff, I'm gonna go with Gargano and Adam Cole.
All they matches or one specific?
One specific one. All right, I got NXT Takeover New York.
Yeah, that was one where Johnny Gargano became Johnny Cena 3.0.
That boy. First of all, I was glued, bro.
Man.
I was glued. First of all, it was a great match. Give both dudes props to do. But bro, Adam Cole kicked him 80 times. He hit him with the last shot. Then the Eric came out. He got hit with total elimination. This boy still kicked out.
Flattening him.
They was doing that to him. He was, and then Bobby Fish and then was when they was getting ready to hit total elimination, he was
they was trying to see what we gonna do real quick.
And then Adam Cole, he kicked out. Eventually, he did that to the whole era, which made me mad. And then he put Adam Cole in that Gargano escape because it was tied 1-1. Adam Cole won the first fall super clean. Yeah. Then Gargano on the second fall. Adam Cole tapped out for the third fall. It was a great match though, man. That's probably my match of the year.
Yeah, I agree with you. All 8 matches was great. Like, none of them was bad matches. But for match of the year, I'm gonna go with the pick I made on the other episode. I'm gonna go with AEW Full Gear, Omega and Moxley. The brutal. I don't know if it was a no holds barred or just an unsanctioned match.
Oh, was that the lights out one?
It was Full Gear.
I know. Wasn't that called a lights out match? I know they had something called a lights out match.
Probably so.
Okay, but yeah, go ahead.
But yeah, it was just like the physicality in it. It was barbed wire brooms and just all type of destruction, blood. Like that's what you want to see from an extreme match. And I'm putting that in there for match of the year for 2019 over the globe. You know, I also saw another match, a New Japan match, Okada, Jay White, etc. A lot of people don't know too much about that, but your mans, from work know about them boys. But yeah, man, I'm gonna go with that Omega and Moxley match.
The clean. Here you go, crazy. All right, I'm gonna go with my boy Kofi and Daniel Bryan at WrestleMania.
That was a great match.
Yeah, it was. That was like a more underrated match too.
Yeah. I didn't think that one would pop up.
I didn't think nobody would say that one. That's pretty decent.
It just had, at the beginning, it had a story to it, going into Kofi Mania. Great story. Daniel Bryan. It was kind of like him back a couple years ago. He was trying to get to that main event spot. Yeah. He was like the Triple H, the Randy Orton, Batista, and he was the guy. And Kofi was like the Daniel Bryan, so it was like
a reverse.
A lot of storytelling.
Yeah, it was a great storytelling.
And it was good, Kofi. It was a great qualifying. It was a great match between them. So when they're in the match with Kofi and Daniel Bryan, you know what's gonna happen. It's magic between them two. And then Kofi, he won the W title at Mania. That's something that they can't take that away from them. The
biggest moment in his career. We had the privilege to sit here
and watch it,
and watch that match and feel the energy in it when everybody got up and was like, let's go, because that's Kofi Kingston. Like, we feel for that.
A legend, man, who was very underappreciated for a lot of his time in his career, man. Like,
for real. Definitely.
Oh, I got one more. Just to throw out, I don't know if y'all remember Roman Reigns and Buddy Murphy on SmackDown.
That was a match, really, to me, that put Buddy Murphy on the map. Gave him, he's serious.
Yeah.
He went in there and almost beat a multiple-time world champion.
Great match.
So we're going to move on to Newcomer of the Year. That's our next award we're giving out. Newcomer. So who burst on the scene, who splashed, and, somebody that made you like, they WWE? Like that, Newcomer 2019.
I'm going to go with Aleister Black.
Coming up from NXT.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. And not to cut you off, him and Ricochet basically, came up together too. So
most definitely, but then they eventually branched out. I think it was after WrestleMania they branched off. He came in off the rip. I didn't watch him in NXT, but I saw he had this dark character and all that. Had some, he first, like they said, started off with the WrestleMania match, and then he was off TV for a few months. But he hasn't lost. Like in the matches he had with Buddy Murphy, he was it was 2 matches. 2 great matches with Buddy Murphy. Aleister Black most definitely broke out, and he showed to me he could be some type of Undertaker type thing like that. So
man, you gave Aleister Black 2 awards on here. He on the road tonight with Aleister Black.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with for Newcomer 2019. Man, that's kind of tough. We've seen, some great newcomers to WWE, but I'm gonna go with Humberto Carrillo. I feel like he had a decent, mediocre year. He won the Battle Royal at Crown Jewel.
Yeah.
Couple of U.S. title shots at AJ Styles. Had 2 of the biggest matches in his career against Seth Rollins and AJ Styles. And he was a high draft pick for Monday Night Raw.
Yeah.
So I felt like he was one of the best newcomers. Really, he ain't really broke out yet because he's real young. He kind of injured right now, but most definitely one of the best newcomers as far as in-ring ability that I've seen.
I love his moonsault, bro. He seemed like it's like a falling star, bro. Just flying down.
He impressive.
Yeah. Well, call my attention. I'm gonna have to go Superstar. I'm gonna have to go with Bud Murphy. What caught my attention
From Australia.
Yeah, he go crazy though. He was cruiserweight champion. Then when he came to SmackDown, he was in that storyline with that Roman Reigns and
Rowan and them.
Yeah, I was right. Yeah, he was wrong. He threw my man's over there, but then he had that great match with Roman Reigns. That's what caught my attention. I'm like, dang, he actually could be a star. He star in this league, so I'm gonna go with that man Bud Murphy. Man. I gotta show him some love.
Yeah, that's pretty good. So he got 2 awards on it too.
Yeah.
I think we gave him breakouts.
Match of the year.
Match of the year. Yeah. He put him in the combo with the Roman match. Yeah. So I was gonna move on to LOL moment of 2019. What made y'all laugh in 2019? We know the obvious thing, the 24/7 thing, but something that's like kind of
we got
that. Something went under the radar that made y'all laugh that a lot of people didn't catch. Like
what caught my attention was when Bobby Lashley told Dean. They was surprised. I'm like, cause you ain't hear Bobby Lashley just going crazy on the mic. He talking about some Dean while you gone and said, I'll be the one to take care of your wife, then Renee. Like, are you serious?
What does that mean?
What does that mean? You know what that means.
But low key, Renee, she talking about some damn Bobby.
Right, she was liking that joint real quick. Like, if I had the Bobby Lashley body, man,
you know what that means. You know what he's really trying to do.
Man, if I had Bobby Lashley body with my natural charisma,
man, bro, world champion, all written all over it, bro. So that's your Bobby Lashley.
Yeah.
So that boy Bob got an award, man.
Stop playing with him.
All right, LOL moment of the year, man. Man, that's kind of tough. Let me see. I've seen some things. I'm gonna go with I got it.
Oh yeah.
What was it called?
It was Brock Lesnar.
The block party.
That's what it was.
That's what it was. Block party.
He came out. He was like, I got it. He came out. He had the hoodie on.
He had Seth Rollins and Kofi Kingston music playing on the box. Paul Heyman was like,
he was like,
you going nuts.
He rocked with Seth Rollins. He was like,
hey, he was going crazy.
And then I remember Brock Lesnar. Paul Heyman was like, you got a year. Bro, that's like, I got a year.
He smacked him
with the paper. I was like,
tweaking.
I'm like, bro, you tweaking now, bro.
But that's my LOL moment. That Brock Lesnar block party. I still got to get the hoodie too.
You saw that dance he did. He was going
crazy.
Going
crazy.
I ain't know he
got that charisma.
Yeah,
man.
I see. You got some charisma.
And I'm gonna throw a wild card in there. Oscar and Kyrie Sane be talking.
Oh yeah,
that's just they be going cool though, man. Whatever they say, they going cool.
They probably be cursing people out. They don't even know. She like so. Oh, she be funny.
Hey, Oscar got that charisma too.
Hey, I'm gonna go with one that y'all probably don't remember. I'm gonna go with Dean Ambrose last night in WWE. Bobby Lashley was like, Dean, we know you on your way out the company. Your wife, she gonna be in good hands. I'll take care of her while you gone.
Oh yeah, I said that.
Yeah, that's the one he said.
Oh, that's you.
Yeah, but I could throw in one.
Oh, well, let me. I'll go different.
That was I guess that was one of the more funny moments,
man. Because everybody thought Dean was going. I'm gonna go another one. I'm gonna go with Hold on, let me think.
Go ahead, man.
Funniest moment, man. LOL moment. Oh, I'm gonna go with R-Truth saying John Cena was his childhood idol.
Oh yeah, he talking about since I'm the new United States champion, I'm gonna start this challenge now. He said my role model was John Cena.
Going cool.
And I'm looking like you older than John Cena. Like, hold on,
I get it.
You was in the business before Cena came in.
Like I understand Cena your boy, but
he rocks with
Truth.
I said John Cena's. I'm 23. John Cena was my childhood idol.
That's like reasonable.
Right.
R-Truth 47. He twice my age. He older than Cena. So
yeah, he like 6 years older than Cena. Like how?
He rocks with
Cena. Cena was his idol before Cena was born.
For real. Hey, R-Truth be going crazy.
He is funny though. He's one of the funniest people in WWE history.
Cool. My 7-Eleven 24/7
European I-95 television.
Taco Tuesday champion.
Yeah, stop playing with him, man.
That boy Trizzle, man.
But yeah, so we gonna get to the latter parts now. We're gonna move on to Tag Team of 2019, the Tag Team of the Year award, man. So what was the best tag team of this year?
I'm gonna go with them top guys, the Revival.
Oh, hey, that's an interesting pick.
We go hard all day, all night.
Multi-time tag team champions.
3, bro.
Yeah.
Hey,
2
remember-
for Raw, 1 on SmackDown.
Remember that Uzi hot?
Man, they just trying to make them like job.
Jokes, man.
Cause you know why Vince doing it, cause they haven't signed contracts yet. So,
Yeah.
So of course he gonna.
When is that contract?
They contract to end this the next couple of months.
Yeah, so
that's,
he we know how it be with Vince. When they don't re-sign, when a person don't re-sign, he basically just flop you around until you re-sign or you out the company. Because once your contract over, he can't do nothing if you leave.
right, cause you
You
gonna
work
anyway.
your contract, yeah.
For real.
But yeah, that's a good choice though to revive the top guys, man. No
Yeah.
flips, just fists.
On me. Yeah, I'll rock with them though. And just stop making them jokes though.
Yeah.
You go ahead.
All right, yeah, I'm gonna go with the Viking Raiders, Eric and Ivar. Probably the best tag team in 2019. They didn't lose until like the end of the year at the Crown Jewel when they lost to the OC in the Best in the World tournament, and then they lost on Raw to the OC again. So, but they only lost like twice or 3 times. They dominated our Survivor Series, dominated NXT, and they Raw Tag Team Champions, been champions like half of this year. So.
Yeah.
I gotta give Tag Team of the Year to the Viking Raiders.
Okay.
Cool. They did dominate. I'm gonna go with a team that started the year as champions and ended the year as champions. I'm gonna go with them boys, them UE boys, the Undisputed Era.
I kind of figured.
Oh, Bob Fish and KO. Oh, Bob Fish.
First 3 times.
Man,
NXT
you gotta have
Tag
a
Team
name for KO, man. OKO. OKO. Or something.
I can't do that.
Nah, wait. You be hyping up Bob Fish or something?
It's easy to pump Bob Fish, though. Bob Fish.
Yeah,
but
but
KO, Kyle O'Reilly. I rock with Kyle O'Reilly though. He go nuts.
yeah, but Bob Fish, he always
That's my
hurt.
boy though, man. He always hurt.
Yeah, that's arguably the most dominant team though in 2019.
They had some great matches with the Viking Raiders. They had a great match with well that was Roddy and KO. Roddy Rod. and then they finished the year beating the Street Profits for the NXT Tag Team Championship.
Yeah.
Completing no, they didn't complete the prophecy. It finished 3/4 of the prophecy in 29. I'm thinking about that Roddy promo.
Man, you rock with that Roddy promo.
It's not good. It's not good, man. It's not good.
It's good, man.
No.
It's good.
No.
Hey, y'all rock with him. He go crazy though.
Yeah, but yeah, I like that pick though. I'm a big, if you know me, you know
I'm a big UE fan too.
Yeah,
Man. Red
so,
Dragon
you know.
joint, you feel me?
He's a Red Dragons, the more crazy down
I'm
there.
a big Undisputed Era fan, man. So yeah, I like
He
that
was
pick.
in there, bro.
Yeah, I was in the era at one point.
Yeah.
I had to go.
Man, you had to.
I had to make my choices.
I
though.
know you. Boom! I told you it was gonna come.
Man, but yeah, nonetheless, we're gonna move on to female superstars of 2019. We know the obvious choice, but let's kind of be different on here a little bit. Somebody who really had a quiet year, but really was like decent, who was champion. Like we know Becky Lynch, most dominant female in 2019, but we gonna exclude her.
All right, we're gonna exclude Becky Lynch
from this award because we know she's the obvious choice and she actually won the award, but we gonna exclude her to be different.
All right. Well, we gonna hit, bro.
Yeah,
All right, go ahead.
I'm going with my wife and Bailey.
You biased on this one, or
Yeah,
Most
I
definitely.
ain't gonna lie. Like she won Money in the Bank. Once she won Money in the Bank, she cashed at the same night, cashed in on Charlotte. Okay, she lost the title against Charlotte. She beat Charlotte back on SmackDown. She turned heel. She said, "Hey, you." She went nuts.
Like, what did she just say?
she say it's a life lesson.
Yeah.
You live life and then you die.
And she's the longest reigning SmackDown Women's Champion.
Beat
Like,
Becky Lynch record,
You missed one thing, bro.
breaking
what?
records.
First ever women's tag team champions at the Chamber.
Oh, yeah.
that too, yeah.
Grand Slam for only female.
She's the only female, bro, to ever hold all the titles.
And you see how that worked. females like Charlotte, Becky, and Sasha was called up first.
Yeah.
Out of the 4 horsemen. Becky never won the NXT Women's title.
Yeah.
And she the biggest female star in the company. Bayley, the first female that's held every single women's title across WWE. But her talents and she still go unnoticed.
Told you, man.
I'm gonna agree with you. I'm gonna go Bayley.
No, old Bailey.
Same reason, like multiple time women's champion, tag team champion. Like it's just success all over the place with Bayley. But it still goes unnoticed because of the hype up on like Becky and Charlotte and all of them high level women. Bayley go unnoticed, so yeah, I'm gonna go with Bayley.
Yeah.
Now I would, like I said, I wanted like heavily to give Alexa Bliss this award, but she had an up and down road runner, injuries. She did win the tag titles, but she had like major injuries.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's why I couldn't give it to her. You know.
I got you, bro. I got you. I feel you. Women competitive of the year. I'm gonna go out the box, but it really shouldn't be out the box. I'm gonna go Shayna Baszler.
No, that's actually a great choice.
Yeah.
Shayna Baszler really beat everybody in 2019, except Rhea Ripley. Yeah. I mean, she wiped out. She beat Bianca Belair. She beat Dakota Kai. No, Io Shirai.
Io Shirai. She beat Dakota Kai too.
Oh, okay.
She beat the likes. If you want to go, a little earlier in the year. She beat just a lot of different,
yeah, man.
You can't really remember all of them.
She was putting them to sleep, man. She basically wiped out the whole division. I think she's gonna be one of those, like the next, like Ronda Rousey. She can't talk on the mic. Like, it's pretty bad, but she and stuff like she legit.
She got a presence.
Yeah, she legit, man. So I see her doing big things.
Yeah, I agree with you. Also, a point. She first ever 2-time NXT Women's Champion, the longest reigning. She beat she beat Asuka's reign 500 plus days as NXT Women's Champion. So between her first reign and her second reign was the longest one. So she dominated like that whole year. She was champion twice, basically that whole year. She was champion. No doubt. Queen of Spades series. Not your typical woman, but
and I rock with her theme song. It go cool.
Yeah, she ain't your typical female, but
not at all.
She beat stuff though.
She go cool.
Nonetheless, we're gonna move on to male competitor of 2019. Male competitor. We gonna exclude the Fiend because he won that award, like from WWE. So we gonna exclude the Fiend.
I don't think the Fiend.
Even though
because he came out in August.
Even though he shouldn't have won, I'm gonna exclude him because he did win that award. So. That's the obvious choice.
All right, 2019. I'm gonna go with Seth Rollins.
Kid, the Beast Slayer.
He really hasn't lost. I mean, first off, he started off winning the Royal Rumble. Then he beat Brock at WrestleMania, which, like, the way we kind of knew Seth was gonna win, but it's the way he won was just so exciting. With great match, and then he went in,
Not that exciting.
I mean, I loved it, bro. I loved every second of it.
For all the Brock fans
no, that was SummerSlam.
Yeah, that was...
Stumped his bucket head in like Tripp said.
That's crazy too, because we do got that posting that's on the way.
Yeah, with Brock getting his head stumped in.
Yeah, so
it's
coming.
Yeah, it's coming.
I already know. Yeah, you know how it goes.
I love that. It's beautiful.
Man, it's gonna be like right there, right over your head, cause I'm in the middle going forward.
Nah.
He's in the middle.
He already telling himself.
So yeah, Seth Rollins, he beat Brock twice. He had he had a feud with who was it? With Baron Corbin. I was like,
Yeah, but it was something really to put Corbin into.
But I mean, he went into 2019 red hot. He cooled off a little bit in late 2019 because of social media, but he's still that man. Now he got them boys AOP with him.
Yeah, he definitely finna dominate now.
He about to revitalize their career.
He got two monsters in his corner, man.
So man, like 2019 was a great year for Seth Rollins. One of our gonna beat Brock twice.
That's who I think should have won.
Who?
Seth Rollins. In the actual.
Yeah.
They gave him to the Fiend because of the hype. Like Seth Rollins ran through 2019.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna go with Kofi Kingston, man.
Okay.
Former WWE champion, had a great year, start of the year. Same way Seth Rollins had his 2018.
Yeah, that's exactly.
Gauntlet match. Lasted all the way to the end. Then, his journey towards the title was just great storytelling. Probably the best story in 2019.
Yeah.
And then WrestleMania, the Chamber, he lasted long. Then WrestleMania, he got his match and he won. Held the title 6 months. And he lost the title like almost towards the end of the year. So I would say Kofi Kingston.
And then he won back.
Then he won the tag titles
Yeah.
right after he lost. So he went from a L right to a how, like Jay-Z said, allow me to reintroduce myself.
Yeah.
My name is K-O-F to the that's Kofi.
Well, like Big Sean said, last night took an L. But tonight,
Man. So yeah, I'm gonna go with Kofi, man. I think that's a legit claim.
I mean, I'm gonna have to go with Kofi too. I mean, same thing what you said.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna put a little side note too. I wanted to give this to Roman just off the fact like he bounced
Well,
back from leukemia. I'm just saying
he beat the biggest battle that anybody could beat. This year.
I'm gonna have to I give the Kofi.
I understand
but Roman.
If you want to give it to Roman,
Yeah.
you can though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like really like out of sympathy for Roman because he didn't really do much in 2019. He'd been a lower level mid card feuds, but they trying to slow him down though.
Yeah.
Cause they, but I mean it's cool though.
He beat cancer, man.
He did beat Drew at WrestleMania.
Yeah, he beat him. He beat him at
Hey, what did Drew say before? He's like, "You may have beaten leukemia, but you will not beat me."
Yeah, he was doing that.
And he beat him.
Yeah, that's crazy. He talking about 3 strange dogs fighting for the scraps of our table. He said, "Roman, look at me,
Going nuts.
man. How you mess my man Drew? He was going.
He was at that point. He was like ran hot.
It's that they put him with Shane. That messed him up completely.
That's sad, bro.
But yeah, though I mean that was really it. But we just gonna before we close, I'm gonna just throw in, man, who y'all think gonna have a great 2020 in WWE? Like anybody. Well, what we gonna do? Male and female and tag team. We gonna do that.
all right, cool. So who?
I mean,
I'll go first.
Hey, go ahead and start.
All right, 2020. I see big things happening for. I see Aleister Black being that dude who takes off, gets in the mix for I see him winning the mid card title in 2020. Let's see. Then you said female.
Female.
I got Liv Morgan. I see her doing something, man.
Man, I know you've been talking about her all
All
week.
day.
Man.
I need her to do something.
Tweaking.
Tag team, upcoming tag team. We'll go with the up and coming team. We'll go with the Street Profits. I know y'all see, they can kind of fall into like that. They'd be a great tag team, great entertaining team, and all that, and not win the tag titles. But I'm gonna say they win them.
Crowd time.
2020.
Copy.
2020 Street Profits for Raw Tag Team Champions, man.
We want to smoke.
Somebody got to beat them Viking Raiders.
Yeah.
Somebody got to do it.
Yeah, it's gonna be them OC boys.
Yeah, I'm cool with that too.
But yeah, I'm gonna go with for male 2020. I'm gonna go with that boy Samoa Joe.
I was gonna say some more Joe too. Though.
Samoa Joe gonna have a big year, man.
Put the world title on Samoa Joe.
Coming back from this injury,
Yeah.
he in the mix. Him and Kevin. That's another one I like. Kevin Owens.
Hey, what he said?
Gonna be big in
What he said?
2020.
He said, "I'm not moving. Just know if I get up, that's your."
Oh, bro, he not playing around. I think Samoa Joe gonna finally become Universal or WWE champion in 2020.
That boy smooth on the mic.
Yeah, man, definitely good. And then for females, I'm gonna go with underrated. Never really got that many opportunities. I'm gonna go with Dana Brooke. I think she's gonna have a good 2020. It's starting off good. She got a big win on SmackDown.
Yeah.
Her Lacey Evans becoming some sort of team. You can actually build with this and make them tag team champions down the road.
Yeah.
I think Dana Brooke gonna have a great 2020. Plus, she signed a 5-year extension, so
Man.
they gotta use her some way. Like,
Right.
and then for tag teams, I'm gonna go with the Forgotten Sons in NXT. I think Big Jackson Riker, the forefront, the leader,
Yeah.
he gonna guide them boys to success down there.
All right.
So that's my 3.
Okay. I got 2. I got that boy KO, man.
Kevin Owens.
He in this big feud with Seth Rollins right now. And I see him back to being world heavyweight
Do
champion.
you see him winning that feud with Seth? I don't see him winning that feud with Seth Rollins only because
Yeah, I know y'all. Don't,
Seth just turned heel.
yeah,
So,
but I see.
but
I
they
see-
gonna look. They both gonna look strong. Go
Yeah.
ahead, bro.
And then another one, I got that boy Redwood. I got some big plans for him, man. He gonna do something in 2020.
Boldest prediction on him, Eric Rowan.
Yeah, he got the highest pick.
He did get a very high draft pick on Monday for the flagship show.
Yeah,
That's hope. Then he got a little storyline going with the.
yeah. With the
Case.
hey, stop playing.
we trying to.
Once he get done with these jobbers, he about to go crazy. I'm telling you.
And that's how you build. That's how when you trying to push somebody else. That's how you make people look strong. Though you build them up fighting jobs. I've actually, because we always talk about they fighting jobs every week.
Yeah,
But that's how you build up somebody to make them look strong, and then you move them to like credible challenges. Because
Yeah.
they did it with everybody. Everybody, Braun, Nia Jax,
yeah.
everybody who they built up for jobs. So I'm actually starting to kind of learn to deal with jobbers getting squashed. I mean,
Yeah, most definitely. And then you said female.
yeah,
I'm gonna go with Nikki Cross.
that's interesting. I think she'll have a great year too.
I can see it. I
Former
can see that.
tag team
Because
champion.
I like the story that they got between Lashley Bliss. She's a
Somebody gonna turn on
somebody gonna turn it on somebody. Now shit's gonna be a great story behind
I
that.
think low key, she got a great character. too.
Yeah, she got a great
She played it perfectly.
yeah.
That's a great one. Yeah, I think she gonna have a good year. Former tag team champ, so
Yeah.
she'll be pretty good.
And then my last one with the tag team, I'm gonna have to go. They need to start. Well, they using these boys, but I'm gonna have to go with the OC. Like they got to use them more better to me. Like don't have them lose the titles quick. Like they dominated Japan.
Full-time.
Full-
IWGP.
I'm just not understanding. And then you may come over here and they just lose titles quick. Like if you
Yeah.
start using them serious as real competitive tag team, it's over.
Man, that's
bro.
probably one of the best tag teams in
Man.
WWE. They just
Yeah.
don't know how to use them.
Bring
Speaking
back
of
tag. I'm just gonna say bring back tag team wrestling.
Speaking of that, one of the best tag teams in WWE history over the last decade made a return. The Usos. So
Yeah.
welcome back to them.
Yeah.
We couldn't get the Usos no work. They been
Yeah,
in jail all year.
they've been gone.
Well, one been in jail.
Yeah. So that kind of made the other one stay out.
Jailbird,
Now we just wait.
Jailbird. Yeah, that's him.
We just wait for Naomi now.
Yeah, we was waiting on.
Jail, no.
Yeah. Nonetheless, I mean that's the end of this episode. Let us know in the comments what y'all enjoyed. Do y'all think our picks was valid or invalid, or what y'all want to see next? We got a lot coming. We keep saying 2020 gonna be the best year in heavy hitters history, man.
Yeah, it's on the way.
It's coming. Just
2020 a big year for them boys, heavy hitters. So we
keep
go
liking, subscribing, man. Keep liking, subscribing.
Man, we just like the OC. We gonna dominate this shit. Stop playing with us.
I thought you was about to dominate this.
I said this year,
I say this shit, man. I
We
ain't even know.
man, we like the air, man. We gonna hold all the gold.
man.
We
Nigga.
going cool.
Feel
We
all the prophecy.
everything, man.
Yeah.
We better than the era though. More talented, more charisma, all that.
Yeah, you know how it is though, man.
Era ain't got nothing on us. The OC ain't got nothing on us. Bullet Club ain't got nothing on us.
Nobody.
LAX ain't got nothing on us.
Nobody.
Nobody.
Them young bucks go cool though.
They ain't got nothing on us. We'll do that to the young bucks. Easy work.
Super kick party.
Man, but yeah, I mean, if that's all we gotta say,
That's
I
it.
think we can close this one out.
Yeah.
I'm your boy Jay.
I'm your boy B.